Good morning. Well, I know I'm normally really excited about everywhere we're going, but today I'm really excited. This place we're going to, we're not going to tell you straight away. I want you to see if you can guess. But it's somewhere that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful environment. It's a very special place. I would be surprised if most people overseas haven't heard of this place. It's very Australian, and if I had to sum it up in one word, I'd say, apart from awesome, I'd say it's really inspiring. And I really hope you enjoy today, because I'm so excited to be coming back to this place. Let's see if you can work out where we're going today. Beautiful. So soft, so soft and fluffy. Have you worked out where we are? We're at Australia Zoo. You know, the zoo actually has so much history, and one story that I love is they used to have a tortoise here called Harriet, and we used to see Harriet. Harriet died in 2006, but Harriet was actually born in 1830, and in 1835 Harriet was removed from the Galapagos Islands by Charles Darwin, the famous naturalist or biologist, and he took Harriet to England. From England, Harriet was then taken by a former captain of the HMS Beagle, and he took Harriet to Australia, and Harriet actually spent her final years from 1988 to 2006 here at Australia Zoo. So isn't that a fascinating story? This tortoise lived for 175 years, and when we saw her here, when she was alive, she was eating flower petals, and she was like the happiest tortoise ever. So what a beautiful place to retire, hey?
Really common to have here on the Sunshine Coast. They have quite a distinct crying call, and that's how you can always tell that there's a beautiful flock of yellowtails flying over. They kind of do like a call. Isn't that right, hello lady? Now the way you tell the black cockatoos apart is actually with their beak. So as you can see, tallow has a beautiful white coloured beak, whereas a male has a black or even a grey colour to the top of their beak, and that's how you can tell those two apart quite easily.
Australia Zoo is a 700-acre zoo located on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. The late Steve Irwin grew up at Australia Zoo, and as a young boy he was out rescuing crocodiles and snakes with his mum and dad. He caught and rescued his first crocodile at age 9. If you look really carefully, can you see the joey in the pouch? See the big long legs sticking out? Must be a big joey. We couldn't come to such an Australian place without having the Australian national dish, which is an Aussie pie. This one's a steak pie. Yeah.
He doesn't really want to show himself. He can stay out in the water and use his overhanging areas to catch some food. Now that's the greatest bite force pressure of any animal on the planet by an enormous margin. He's got the equivalent amount of pressure at the back of his jaws as the jumbo jet brakes pulled up on the tarmac.
There you go. This is pretty much top speed for an animal this size. And he's fairly motivated now. Come on. Look. Come on. Oh, the cat's right there.
This is probably one of my favourite parts of Australia Zoo. It's called Africa, and if you can see behind me, there's some giraffes. And in the distance is zebras and rhinos. Let's go have a look. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Come on, boys. Come on, leavers. Come on, fellas. Are they cleaning each other? What's that? Around this area has a special memory for us because we were here in, I think it was beginning of December in 2003 when we were walking along this path and Steve Irwin appeared on his motorbike and he went rushing past us on his bike and he said, "G'day guys, how you going? I'm so excited. I've just had a baby boy. My wife's had a baby boy. Woohoo!" And he was so excited. And it was just here, and he either went in this gate or out of this gate. I can't remember that well, but our family do remember that was a fantastic moment because not only did we get to see him close up and there wasn't anyone else around, but he was celebrating the birth of Robert. So yeah, so there's a bit of interesting trivia for you. I had a good day at the zoo, did you?
Fantastic. It was really good.
It was really, really good.
Yeah.
We're so tired now.
It's a lot of walking.
When I'm here, I remember we were travelling in 2006 and it was, I think it was August, September, and we were travelling on a train, our family, from France to Italy. Do you remember?
Yep.
And I remember as clear as anything, we were travelling on this train and the train was all Italians and our two children are there and we're all talking to each other in our Australian accents. And I'll never forget, do you know this story?
Yeah.
Yeah, this man came up to us and he said to us on the train, Italian man, in very broken English with a strong Italian accent, and he said, "I'm very sorry about your crocodile man." And that was when we found out, when Steve Irwin had passed away, which was really sad. And he passed away in a tragic accident. He was snorkeling or diving
Yeah,
and
up on the reef.
yeah, up on the reef, and a barb from a stingray actually went straight into his heart. So it was very, very sad. And we were living on the Sunshine Coast at the time, and they had the funeral here at Australia Zoo. But you know, when you come back and you see everything that they've achieved, not just here, but you know, they have parcels of land that, you know, that they use for conservation, and they help with a lot of research for all sorts of animals and the environment. His legacy is well and truly living on, isn't it?
I was just about to say, he's left a great legacy. His children are carrying on from where he left, and his wife, Terry. And this park is a credit to him and them.
I hope that, you know, maybe one day that you get to visit Australia Zoo. Yeah,
it's well worth the trip.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Steve Irwin met his wife Terry at the zoo, and the first episode of The Crocodile Hunter was filmed during Steve and Terry Irwin's honeymoon. The Crocodile Hunter TV show was a huge hit. The series was seen and loved by more than 500 million people in 130 countries around the world. Creating awareness about conservationism was the show's main goal. And whilst we were at the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital, they were doing surgery on a koala. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you on our next one.